All right, what's good, boys? Welcome back to another video. This one we're going to do a case study. As you can see, we got a special guest right here.
What's going on, everybody? It's Duff here. If you guys don't know, I'm 20 years old. I've been doing organic for a little bit under a year, and came to hang out with the boys. We've been printing this month, so.
Yeah. So Duff is in the inner circle, obviously. And what we've been doing, like, you're the second person. What we've been doing is whoever makes the most money in 1 month is getting flown out to the penthouse. Not on some tree shit, but like just for fun, just to chill out. So Duff made, what'd you make this month?
Combined, it was like 65.
Yeah. So
but like total, it's been like 90.
Yeah, because you have one main product that you made like 80 something in like barely a month and a half.
Yeah, like 83, and then like 10 on the other one. So.
Yeah, so he has like one main product you're printing with, and then one like kind of side one that's doing pretty good. Yeah. So to say the least, he's fucking printing right now. So we flew him out just to chill out, and obviously he's not a robot. He's a cool ass dude. So we were like, let's just bring him to the penthouse. But yeah, you want to give a little intro about like how you got into Ecom, what made you like get into organic and stuff like that?
Yeah, so it started, I would say it started in high school. Like I was doing some NFT stuff, like some random shit. And then that got me into watching Sebastian Gorju, who was doing like paid dropshipping at the time.
Yeah, he was doing like everything.
Yeah, and then that's where I found out about dropshipping. But obviously, like I didn't have a lot of startup capital, so I was like, what can I do instead? So then I found organic. So it took me a little while to get started. Like I think because I was taking like 6 classes at once going to college, so it was hard. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah. So like the beginning of my journey was a little bit rough. Obviously, like I was on my own. I wasn't, I wasn't getting any good advice. Like I was watching terrible videos on YouTube.
Was it like just YouTube, or did you join like courses, Discords?
No, it was literally like YouTube. Like I was in no communities for like the first 5 months or so.
How I was too.
Like it was bad. Learning like pretty much nothing, or like the worst information.
Yeah.
So, and just testing horrible products. So, but yeah.
And then you did like NFTs in like high school or like freshman year of college? When did you do that?
Yeah, it was the end of senior year in high school. I was literally in the back of class with my boy. We were just trading soul NFTs.
Were you like making money?
I made a few racks, I think, with it. Yeah.
Because I feel like everyone goes through that phase of like testing different shit. Like I did day trading. I was doing like crypto shit coins and stuff. And then you just find organic and you just stick to it. Yeah. So like, what made you want to stick to organic instead of like crypto, or like, did you like see something about dropshipping that was like, I'm gonna do this?
I saw like the crazy lifestyle stuff, and I was like, they're doing something like this, so I need to figure out how I can do something similar. So I think that's what it was, like seeing their lifestyle and like the stuff they were doing. And I was like, I want to achieve that.
Yeah. That's like the main thing I see a lot of people that do dropshipping or any business model. Like you just test a bunch of stuff and you end up focusing on just 100%, just all in, and then make it happen.
Yeah.
So what about, you had like more of a rough journey because you were like making good videos, testing a bunch of products, but you just like couldn't find success for some reason. Like you want to talk about that, like kind of where you think you were going, not wrong, but what do you think was happening during that period where you're like making good videos but just not making money?
Yeah, so for a while, I would say for like the past 6 months, 5-6 months, like I was making pretty good videos. Like I had my videos down to a T. Like I knew what I was doing, all the small stuff. I was doing everything right. But like I would either get hella views on a video and it would convert terribly, or I just couldn't get anything to blow up. So it was like really frustrating. It was kind of like a lot of doubt at the time, especially like seeing a lot of people blowing up different products like with not the best videos. It was kind of crazy, honestly. But I think what I was doing wrong was just the product selection, right? Like, because my videos, I had them down to a T. So if I wasn't getting sales, obviously the most important thing is your product. So that's what was messing me up the most. I was running kind of like gimmicky, just like not the greatest products. Yeah. And obviously like that came with over time. I understood what's a better product, what makes a good product. So I think just over time I naturally understood that more. And that was definitely the biggest difference from now.
Yeah, because like we always say, there's only 2 skills mainly in organic, like finding good products and making good videos. And you had the videos on lock. Like Duff is probably one of the craziest content creators I've seen. Like I forgot what you were running, like the up book. And you were making crazy ass content, but like the product was pretty mid. Like it just wasn't working. Like
like insane videos getting like 500 views. I was like,
And he would always make banger videos. I'd be like, bro, like just trust your time's coming. Like it's gonna happen. And like I feel that self-doubt because like he's making crazy content but just not seeing results, and he just needs that like reassurance kind of from like people around him.
Exactly.
So then how'd you go about finding this current product, like the main one? Like how'd you find that, and like how quick did it blow up and stuff like that?
Okay, so I found my current product just scrolling on my TikTok burner. So what I did, and this is a good tip for any of you guys out there, basically I was scrolling and I found like an idea of a product I like. So I was like, it caught my attention first of all, and I knew it was a passionate niche, provided a good amount of value, it had a good COGS, like it was very cheap to source, a few other things, and it seemed very branded. So I found it on my TikTok burner, a similar product, but it was much worse. And I liked the concept of it. So then I reverse image searched. I was scrolling on Google looking for different variants, stuff that was better. Similar, like the same concept I liked, but much better. And then after, I think it was like a day or two, I found a much better variant. So yeah, I think that's key. If you guys are scrolling on your burner, especially, and you guys see dropshippers posting products, don't just like see something and be like, oh, like this is pretty good, I'm gonna run it. Like you should always be trying to find something much better if you can, because there's millions of products out there in China. Like
either like higher perceived value or just some different kind of wow factor. Right. What was it with yours? Was it just like, did it look cleaner, or what was it that was like?
The niche, because it kind of it hit a different niche first of all, and then also it had a much higher perceived value.
And then how quick did it blow up once you got it to your crib? You just started making banger content. How fast did it take off?
Yeah, so this product, it took off 2 days in. So I think like 3 posts in on both TikTok, Instagram, like 20 million views or something.
Jesus, like 20 mil on like your first 3?
Yeah, like the third video on Instagram was like 20 mil.
Damn.
And then like a mil on TikTok or something.
You remember those like sales that first like week? Like did it instantly pop off, or was it like slower?
Yeah, I mean the first day I launched the store was like 2 racks. And the next day was like 4, 3, and then like 7.
Damn. All right, what about talking about your product? Like what do you look for in products? Like why'd that catch your eye? Or like other products that you're running currently, like what do you look for when you're looking for products?
Yeah, so I'm much more picky now, I would say. But what I typically look for is, first of all, like an insane wow factor. So what I've noticed from my 2 winners is like they're basically products that have never been seen before in the market. So as soon as you point the camera at them, it's kind of like they need to stop watching the video. So the product on its own does so much of the work. That's like usually a really good sign for your product. And then also I would say, obviously like a super passionate niche, a niche that is very shareable. So, obviously that helps with engagement, stuff like that. And then, the perceived value was crazy. That helped a lot. And let's see, it seemed very branded. Like from now on, I don't like to sell products that are like cheap, gimmicky, like stuff that you can show in front of the camera and people are like, oh, this is a brand. Like this is, has like a branded appeal style to the product.
Yeah. It like looks like nobody can copy you, even though it's just a dropshipping product.
Yeah.
They just think it's a brand because how it looks.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
So you want to get into that? Like, should we talk about numbers first, and then like what plans you have next with the product, kind of like custom packaging and stuff like that?
Yeah.
All right. So let's go over like numbers. Like, do you know your highest day with this product?
Yeah, it was 7K day.
7K.
And then like a bunch of like 3-4K days.
Yeah, you were fucking printing. And then you said on the month like 60 something.
Yeah, so in 30 days it was like total was like 65.
65. But and then in total in like a month and a half like 80.
With both products or just one? Both?
Now let's talk about the main one.
Oh yeah. So the main one was like 55 in 30 days, and then now it's at like 83.
83. Damn. Yeah. In like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy. How does that feel? Like, did that like give you a new perspective or like more confidence? Like, what did that give you?
Yeah, it was definitely a huge confidence boost, especially like not blowing anything up, doing everything right. Obviously, you'd be like extremely like confused. So I think it was definitely huge in that aspect, especially now, like just the confidence going forward and like running products. It's insane, honestly. Like I have much more confidence.
Yeah, and with those numbers, like this is easily like a 7-figure product. It's not just multiple 6 figures, bro.
Easily.
So like, what are your plans like next? You're talking about how it's more branded and stuff like that, and you just showed me some custom packaging and stuff like that. What are your plans with this product?
So there's very few dropshipping products that I feel like you can actually scale with. Mine, I feel like you can. As soon as I started seeing success, I knew I had to act on it quick. So now I'm in the works. I have a custom variant on the way. Technically 2 different products, 2 different variants on the way. Custom packaging in the works, and then I want to hire some creators soon. So I'm working on UGC, stuff like that.
Yeah. And that's when it gets to the point where like nobody can copy you, because you're building like a moat around your product. Like nobody can just go in there and like design packaging and do all that. Yeah. So you actually differentiate yourself. And then before we talk about creators, I think that's hella good. What about just like in terms of making content? What do you think helped you, or what do you think goes into like making good videos?
Yeah, so I think first is understanding your audience. So like, let's say you're running an anime product. Me personally, like I would watch that anime and understand the characters, understand like what my audience likes to watch, audios they like to listen to, stuff like that is really important. I feel like not many people actually take a deep dive into their niche once they find a good product to actually understand it. That'll definitely help you separate from the market. So I think that's huge. And then as well for content, I think like me personally, I love to just scroll on the organic side of TikTok. Instagram too, actually. Instagram's pretty good. Because if you think about it, like your customers are scrolling on organic. They're not watching dropshipping videos, so it doesn't make sense to only take inspiration from dropshipping videos.
Yeah, only copying shit you see on your
brand. Yeah, exactly. So you should be curating your videos to blend in with how the organic For You page looks. So honestly, like hours a day, I'll just scroll, understand what's going viral, what's working, what's not. But yeah.
Are you talking about like your optimized For You page, or even just like your personal TikTok?
Yeah, I have both. So I have my optimized For You page on my product page. So I'll scroll that. And then I have a more broad TikTok page.
Just like a general bot.
Yeah, it's literally just all of TikTok where I'll watch and engage and stuff.
Yeah, that's actually hella important, because like you need to be like obsessed with just content and like know what makes videos go viral. Like you said, even if it's not like drop shipping videos like on your burner, like understand why videos on the normal For You page like go viral. Like we see all these big creators. Like I don't like to overthink drop shipping, bro. Like when I think of drop shipping, I just think of like social media as a whole. Like why do these creators go viral? Why do these like Addison Rae, or like not Addison Rae, but just normal people on the For You page, like why do they go viral? You just need to kind of break it down and understand it. And like he's saying, he just scrolls on his normal bot For You page and understands kind of what makes videos go viral.
Yeah, I think people like sometimes get focused in on like drop shipping, like this is working for this drop shipper, like I'm gonna use it. But like at the end of the day, you're just having eyeballs watch your video. It's not like, like there's so much that so much different stuff that you can find that'll catch somebody's attention instead of just copying organic dropshippers. Like especially when it comes to, like you were saying, with content, like I would love to just like, I would spend hours just studying what works, like the small things in videos. Like I would watch all of Mr. Beast's podcasts. I was obsessed with like understanding why videos were going viral and like the smallest details, like down to psychology and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's facts. And then that's super important. What about in terms of like actually filming your product? I know you mentioned to me like some angles are super hard to get. Like talk about like the filming process, how long some videos take, or like certain aesthetics and backgrounds you need to get.
Yeah, so without leaking too much, I'll say so my product it has a pretty high barrier to entry, even though you might not think it is. It's pretty hard to film for, so not many people can actually pull off what I'm doing. I think aesthetics are huge, especially for my product, and pretty much any product in general. Like my videos, if you scroll, you're just gonna want to watch it. Like it's just pleasing, it's aesthetic to the eye. And also, I'm testing different backgrounds, so seeing what works best, and then I'm finding what works best, doubling down on that.
Yeah. I'm obsessed with aesthetics, bro. Like I make sure all my videos are super aesthetic. That's like the main thing I care about. I don't know why, but it's just
Oh God. I think of it like I'm low-key like an artist. Like I need everything perfect. Like I have like I feel like you have to have kind of like an artistic eye.
Yeah, just hella creative.
Yeah.
For sure. And bro, even aesthetics for like different types of products. Like yours is more kind of smooth. My last product was more kind of like fun, but also smooth at the same time. Other products are quickly, but they're still like aesthetic. Like there's different vibes for each product. That's something we haven't talked about a lot.
Yeah.
Probably do a lesson on that later, but like just vibes of certain products. Like each product has its own vibe. You need to match that vibe with the product, whether it's the background, props, aesthetics, music, like everything has a vibe to it.
You have to think about it. Like if you don't match the vibe of your product, your audience isn't going to watch that video. They're not going to want to watch if the vibe is completely different from what they're used to watching. So,
bro, that's why you need to understand your target audience so that it just all comes full circle.
Yeah.
We're basically just marketers, bro. We're trying to like get into your customer's mind. So you need to understand who you're selling to in order to do that.
Yeah.
Like you have a really specific customer you're targeting. Mm-hmm. So it's really easy to target like those types of people with your videos, and you know what you're doing, obviously. What's some advice you would give to beginner dropshippers, and then we can talk about more like advanced dropshippers who just haven't found success yet?
Okay, so for a beginner, I would say test as much as you can. I would say figure out how much time you have in your day and devote majority of that to organic. So I feel like a lot of beginners like to make excuses. They like to say I'm busy, like I don't have time, I'm running one product. You should figure out how much time you have in your day, run as many products as possible just to have that learning experience of different kinds of products, how to film for different kind of products, how to find ideas, concepts for different products. Stuff like that is really important. So yeah, and I would say just realize that if you don't give up, especially if you're a beginner, like you're already starting, you're already ahead of so many people. If you stick with it long enough, not everybody does, you'll eventually find results.
Bro, that's like the most basic advice, but the realest, bro. Like people just give up too early. Yeah. Like if I gave up during my 6th month, like I would have never found success. If you gave up during like your 6th, 7th month, you would have never found success. Just like keep going, bro. It's like the most basic advice, but if you never give up, you're gonna make money. It's just inevitable because 99% of people just start giving up slowly. Everyone's giving up each month, and if you keep going, you're gonna make money, bro. But also, yeah, in terms of products, like just test as much as possible, bro. Like it's all about failing. The more you fail, the more you're gonna learn, and the quicker you'll find success in the end. Yeah. And what about for more advanced dropshippers? Like I would consider you advanced, but you just weren't making money for some reason. Yeah. Bro. So what would you say to like those types of people?
More advanced?
Yeah.
I would say scroll a lot and really understand why things are going viral. So I'm talking about not only organic videos, but dropshipping videos as well. Like taking the time to actually like properly, like for me, I was writing down, lists of hooks that were working, list of like small things like lighting videos, stuff that was working. So like obsessing over virality and what makes videos go viral, I think is huge. And then also in terms of like product, I think your eye for your product obviously comes over time. So if you're more advanced, you just have to keep running up products and keep scrolling, keep looking at what's going viral, what's working for other people. And soon you'll start to like get the idea of what makes a good product, what will people genuinely want to buy. So yeah, you just have to keep testing products. It'll come to you.
Yeah, honestly. Same thing basically. Just for more advanced, like be really key on product selection because if you're running dumbass products, you're just wasting your content skills because you're not making money. So you're just literally wasting your skills and wasting time by running like poo or like some dumbass product. So be really good at your product selection. And then, I mean, yeah, bro, as long as you know how to make good content and you run good products, like you're gonna make money. It's pretty simple. Yeah. I would just focus really on product selection. Talk about like BSM, like when did you find, not even inner circle, but like the low ticket, like when did you join the Discord and how would that help you at all, if it did?
So I'm trying to think. I think it was maybe March. I would say like February, March-ish, maybe.
2024?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it hasn't been too long, to be honest. It was probably February. Yeah, I'll say February. And I think it definitely helped me crazy because like the information, obviously, like I said before, was terrible from the people on YouTube. And obviously, like Fredo, like the advice he gives is like, I mean, there's no better advice out there. So like, especially like talking to other people in the Discord, just like, showing up to every call, like getting my stuff reviewed, and then products as well. it was just, I think it helped a lot, to be honest. Like going from being by yourself to like a community of people doing the same shit, like making money, it was huge.
I think the community is the best part because like now you're a part of BSM. People are like Duff, and they just start glazing you like in the calls and shit. It's like funny because I don't know. Whenever you bring somebody, I brought Duff on stage like once or twice, and like whenever he hops on stage, like asking him questions like, "Yo, Duff, you're a goat, you're a goat." Like everybody knows you now in BSM. It's just like sick, just like a sick community. But also like in terms of the information, like the way I see it is like we're some of the only people that actually dropship, that are teaching dropshipping, compared to all these other like things out there that they just like talk about dropshipping, but where are they filming TikToks, bro? I don't see it. I don't see results.
Filmed a single TikTok.
They don't film TikToks, bro. We actually do this shit. I think that's the main difference. But what was I gonna say? What about like plans for the future, bro? What do you see for yourself in terms of dropshipping or in terms of like just life in general?
Yeah, so I think with standard dropshipping products, I'm kind of coming to an end. I don't see much longer for like your typical products you see in your burner. I think like now that I pretty much know everything you need to know for the most part, obviously, I don't know everything, but I think now my goal is to move more towards the branded side of stuff, more long-term vision, long-term products, less pumping up stuff.
Yeah.
And then definitely moving out soon. Miami for sure.
Yeah.
And then because my aesthetics, I need some better aesthetics ASAP. Like, bro, if I had better aesthetics, it'd be over.
Bro, people think we're joking when we're saying like if your house is shitty, like you're low-key cooked. But we're not. Yeah. Like, that's real, bro. If your house isn't aesthetic to film in, you're low-key cooked. Like all these dropshippers are buying like the tiles and shit, but that's not gonna save you. I'm not gonna lie.
Like for those of you filming in front of tiles, you need to understand like
everyone's doing it.
Nobody that's filming a TikTok on organic is filming in front of tiles, in front of like a wall. Like these people that are posting organic videos, they're in their house, they're in real life, they're not showing it in front of a wall. So I think keep that in mind.
Obviously, like think about it, bro. Like, do you see, bro, this is the first thing that came to my mind, but when you see girls dancing on TikTok, who goes the most viral? The ones in like a shitty house that's all dark and shit, or the ones in a mansion with nice lighting? Like they're gonna go more viral, bro. It's just that simple. Like aesthetics matter a lot.
You could literally have a video you've probably seen like of just a sunset goes hella viral.
Exactly. Like, just aesthetics. Yeah. But yeah, in terms of moving out, like how quickly do you plan on doing that? You don't have to like know already, but kind of what made you like think that just like you need to make it happen just to.
Yeah, so I definitely want to move out like 2-3 months at least. I want to get out of there. Just like what made me want to move out is just seeing the lifestyle and like just being around like people that are doing the same thing as you is like insanely motivating, especially like when you're just in your room doing it by yourself. But yeah, he said Miami is the move, so I guess we're going to Miami, bro. Our lease here ends in like 6 or 7 months, and probably after we're gonna go to Miami, so we'll meet you there. Definitely gotta do a BSM inner circle trip to Miami sure too. That would be legendary. And if you're there already, pull up to your crib. Oh, sleep on your couch. Yo.
All right, so if you guys didn't know, Duff is also on Twitter. He spits hella game on Twitter, and you filmed a vlog recently, right, for YouTube?
Yeah.
But what are your plans for like the future in terms of personal brand? Because you're like grinding Twitter right now, but I was telling you like you need to hop on YouTube, film vlogs, show them your life, stuff like that.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna get on it ASAP. Like I made my vlog. I'm gonna try to drop that this week. Have the Twitter, and then I think, I want to go more heavy on the personal brand for sure. Especially like, the results I've seen recently. People want to see what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. So I think that'd be huge. But yeah,
even not in terms of results, like. Obviously, you're making money, but people just want to see, like, your life, bro.
Right,
like, not a lot of people are filming their daily life of, like, the grind and, like, working. Because a lot of people think it's about the lifestyle and stuff, but realistically, like, you guys can probably relate. You just want to see our daily life, like, just raw.
Yeah.
That's why some of my vlogs have been, like, 30 minutes. It's just, like, a raw life. Like, I'm not cutting, fast cuts, cars everywhere. It's just, like, raw day in the life, just us chilling in the crib, relaxing. But you got any final words of motivation or anything?
Shit. All I could say... If you don't give up, you can't lose.
Real shit. All right, boys. But that's going to wrap it up. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like always, if you guys do want to join the best organic Discord in the game, make sure to join BSM. The link will be in the description of this video. Also, follow me and Duff on Instagram. They'll be in the description as well. But yeah, boys, hope you guys like this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one.
Later, boys.
Peace out.
I'm going to the top, I call this shit the promised land.